Achalugo, how are you? I'm going to marry you,
Oh, no, good stuff.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Paul Podcast. Today, we're doing something different. I've got my beautiful wife. We've been married for 18 years.
Woo!
So, today, we'll be talking about the similarities between sales and relationship. So, Achalugo, Vivian, I want to ask you a question. What is this? What do you think is the similarity between a guy getting a girlfriend or a woman attracting a man friend and a salesperson selling his product or his service? What's the difference?
When you're selling in
Mhm.
sales, you don't know who's going to buy. You might have leads, prospects, whatever you call it. You don't know who is the person or how you're going to hit that target. You don't know the specifics of how you're going to hit that target. So you just cast your net out into the sea, right?
Brilliant.
In dating and relationship, some people just want to sit on the couch and just be like, God, oh, when? And it really doesn't work like that. I
Hmm.
mean, if you're on your phone and maybe you're on Christian dating sites because I'm a Christian, that's what I'm projecting. You're doing this, you're doing that, and all of that is kind of fine. But if you do nothing, you really do not see anything.
Great, great,
Yeah, you
great.
really do not see anything.
So for sales, we make sales calls, we send DMs, we send cold emails, we go to events, we shake hands so that we can increase the surface area upon which or the probability upon which you can make a sale. For a relationship, what do you advise a single man or a single woman to do? Should they go out to Christian websites? Do they go to parties? What do you advise so that they can increase the possibility of a date?
If you're in church, go to church, say hi, be in departments. Don't just be like, I'm a quiet girl, I'm introverted, I don't talk to people. You be in a choir for years and months. Nobody really knows your name. Like, don't just be by yourself. I'm not saying be friendly, really. Put yourself out there.
Mhm.
I believe that you can put yourself out there, be friendly, make acquaintances, go on what I call acquaintance date. Just know people.
Mhm.
You don't know who the person is that you guys will just connect and then you start a relationship, right? Just like you don't know the person, meeting people, putting yourself out there, going out.
Mhm.
Don't just except you want to order the delivery plus the delivery man,
I like that.
right? Except you want to order the delivery plus the delivery man. Otherwise, your husband, your wife is out there, so you go out. You go out, you try to meet people, and then you date. When I'm saying date, I don't mean keep it short and holy.
I
That's
like that.
simple.
I like
Keep
that.
it short and holy. Like I date for even if it's just 2, 3 days. Find out. Yeah, I don't.
Why you say 3 days?
Before you form
Oh,
attachments
I get it.
and oh, he broke my heart. You only dated for 2 weeks, sister. Wake up and smell the coffee and move on. The journey is marriage. The journey is not that guy. Don't give him too much accolades or something.
Hmm.
Like,
Very.
you know what you want. First things is you have prayed about what you want. You have
Mm-hmm.
a vision of what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's something like that in sales where you stay, you imagine your sales, you
Yeah, you
project,
visualize
you
the outcome. Yeah.
visualize you make up your plans, you plan, you pray, you make declarations, and you go out there and work. It's faith and works, right?
Mm.
You don't just say, oh, my father, and my father's first daughter, and all that blah blah blah. And then you're not dating, you're not meeting people, you're not doing nothing.
Mm.
Really and truly, sometimes when relationships just drop on people's lap like that, they don't usually value the men or the women or something like that. So our God is a kind God. He doesn't want to give you his very correct son and then or his very correct daughter and you don't know what to do with the daughter. If you've been praying, you've been planning, you've been visualizing, you have also been preparing yourself to be that suitable partner.
I like that. I like that. I like that. What do you think about persistence? Maybe you tried a relationship, it didn't work, and what do you advise them about being persistent, having grit and determination? Because even in sales, as a salesperson, I mean, I followed up on a bank before for 1 full year, GT Bank, before they gave me my first sales job. So what do you say to that person that it didn't work the first time? Should they just give up?
I often say that our hearts as human beings male, female. We're not plastics or breakable cups or something. Oh, they broke my heart. Somebody was telling me, I worked with someone now, and now she's in a very meaningful relationship. She's engaged, she's getting married, and all of that. But for 6 years, there was a 6 year period when somebody that she was going to get married to stood her up, and for that 6 year period, she didn't date anybody.
Mm.
I'm like, you don't get to do that to yourself.
Mm.
It doesn't make sense.
Mm.
You're giving that person too much power
Power. Come
over
on now.
yourself.
Come on now. I like that. I like that.
Heal quickly. In Jesus, there's healing, there's hope. And I'm not a fan of long dating, just dating.
How many months did we date before we got married?
See this guy here? I will tell you how we got married. Let's just put a background picture. We're attending the same church, and then I stopped attending that church. I moved on. I was serving. We've not seen each other, or we weren't even close or dating or something like that. It's just, I know this person, he attends my church, and that was it. I attend the church I used to attend.
Yeah.
I wasn't a member of the church at the time. And then I see this guy on the road, like a year and 6 months later. Small talk. We were just, oh, I know you. Hey, hi. My office is here. We started talking. He now told me to marry him. And I said, you guys looking for a husband. Don't just play with me. I've been praying to God. If you try me, I'll marry you now. As I was saying that, I thought I was playing. I said yes. He asked me on a Monday night. I said yes that Monday night. No
That's
playing.
it. That's it. 18 years together now.
So, okay, that was possible. Before you go and say yes to that guy, that was possible because for the past 4 years, I've been praying, sowing seeds, going marriage seminar, reading books, planning, and I have the conviction from the Holy Spirit that this was my guy.
Yeah. Great.
So I just want to give context so that you don't go and say yes to the first guy.
Okay. Yeah, I was asking another question. I don't know about other people. For me, I pray. I get my intentions clear about a client, and then I pray. My wife can testify to that. I've prayed for a particular job before fasted for a particular job before for 52 days. So I believe in prayer before you get a job. Vivian, what role does prayer play in relationships?
Okay, so this is the thing. You have to pray because God prepares you for the one that He's preparing for you. One of the first prayers to pray as somebody looking to be in a meaningful relationship, at least to marriage. I don't talk about relationships just to see. I don't believe in sightseeing. You're not a sight. Yeah, you are not a sight. Let's just see how it goes. That's a situation or a sight. You pray about who you want to marry and that God should prepare you for that person. So that when you meet that person, there's recognition.
Yeah.
When I saw my husband, I was just recognizing him on all levels.
Wow.
Like, it was easy for me to recognize. So there's prayer of God prepare me.
Mm-hmm.
I was prepared for this guy. When I met him, he was not like this. But God has given me the armor and the shield. So I was able to overcome. He too was also prepared for me. I think I was really rougher than this. But as it went, it just went well.
Yeah.
First prayer is pray, Lord, prepare me for who you're prepared. Because God will likely not expose you to that spouse, that person, if you are not ready.
Before continue, guys, if you have not clicked on the subscribe button on the Portfolio YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you are listening to this on Spotify, click on the subscribe button. If you are listening to this on Apple Podcast, click on the plus or follow button. If you want coaching for your relationship, my wife is a relationship coach. I'm gonna put a link in the show notes, a Google form link for you to fill your phone number and your email. She's doing a discount right now for her 1 hour coaching sessions. You can take advantage of that. So let's continue.
So first prayer is prayer of preparation so that you're prepared, the person is prepared, you guys meet, you're not to raw uncooked or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a form of, see, this preparation doesn't end.
Yeah,
We're still people in
I
process. We're
like that.
not
I
perfect.
like that.
But at that first stage, for you to recognize each other and even appreciate each other enough to say that we want to get married, there needs to be definitely preparation,
Mm,
right? Lord, prepare me. That's the first prayer. And then grow yourself.
I
Grow
like it.
yourself in the way that you want to grow. Pray about your growth. Pray that you are all, it's all under preparation, really.
Mm-hmm.
So the main prayer here is, Lord, prepare me for who you're preparing me for.
I like that. Love, I want to bring a point on Sunday when, because our children play football. Our first son and our last son play football. And my last son, when they play a football match, did they win that match
They drew.
or
They
they
drew.
drew? And there's something that my wife said that was very profound. She said that one of the things she observed is that it was telling my last son, "Oh, you didn't follow the ball through. That most likely when you kick the ball, you don't just rest. You follow the ball through." And it got me thinking about sales. It's how I follow up. You don't just initiate the sale and not follow up. You follow up till the end or until you get either a yes or a no. What does follow up, what role does follow up play in a relationship?
Now, if marriage is the goal and you date Anita and she messes up after a month or so, Anita is not the goal.
Mm.
The goal is marriage.
Come on, I like that.
Heal, get up, and meet Ruth.
This is deep. I like this.
All those uh, closure. uh, I don't know what those words do for you. They're not even helping you.
Mm.
Like closure, open shop, whatever the job, leave it alone.
This is one.
Right? So before you give yourself ring and get to the altar, like if you date somebody, you are finding out, first of all, have a clear picture of what you want.
Yeah.
Ha- Have a clear picture of what you want. If you see that, oh, this person is not, and know this, if you write 10 things, it's only Jesus that can be that 10,
Mm.
right?
This is very good.
You write that 10 things. But those 10 things, they give you, oh, once this person is hitting 7, 8, you know that, oh, this is in the right direction, blah, 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 or something.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
But so the question was,
we're talking about follow through. I have
follow
another interesting
through.
question to follow on that as well.
Follow through. I was working with somebody recently and she was like, I am tired. These guys, they are not trying at all. Hey, this one, hey, he left, he ghosted me, that one. I'm like, just chill out,
Mhm.
right? Chill out. And then it just works at some point
Beautiful, beautiful.
because you don't give up on the dream. The dream is, I want to be married. You're
Mm.
not there. See, and there's one word I want to cancel out. See, go to your dictionary and go and clean this desperate. Remove it from vocabulary. Anything that you're doing that, have you seen a real estate person that wants to pursue a sale or they want to sell a land? Their WhatsApp is throughout. I have. You see them, they are aggressive, they are going
Yeah,
about
Osman
it.
is one of
They'll
them.
stand, they'll stand in front of the building, be explaining the beauty of that building,
Oh my God.
everything. They're talking about sales. They want
Yeah,
to sell to you,
yeah.
ad and everything. And then as a person, just for you to say, open your mouth and just say, ah, I'm single. Oh. God, if it's you that God is telling to marry me, don't.
Look, there's someone on Instagram talking about the person was saying that, oh, because you think I'm fine, come to my DM. Oh.
Yes. One lady was announcing, you think he says I'm fine, you'll be saying, hey, this fine girl. Men with those, it's a lie. I am single.
Single.
Come to my DM. I am waiting. You know,
Let,
sometimes
let's, let's, let's switch things up about writing goals down because, I mean, it's a big part of our family. I write down the names of clients and I write it even in reverse that I've already achieved them. Why is writing down goals? I learned that a lot from you as well. You are very descriptive. If you way you want to really do it, you get to the detail of it. Why is writing down a goal for really? Because some ladies may feel embarrassed. Why should I write down? It all. Can you come? Yeah, why is that important? That's the last question. Then we'll call us a wrap.
Okay. I take my youngest son to football. And anytime he doesn't have a goal, I would threaten not to take him till he has written his goals. And these things have happened so often that I understand the gravity of goal setting. Like you say, you predict that his team is going to win 4-1, and you go to the team and they win 4-1. You say they're going to win 6-0, and sometimes you see 8-0.
Mm.
You understand? Am I saying that it will be exact every time?
No.
But it gives you faith to push on. And when you write these goals, you tend to see what you are writing. You it's a principle from God. It's God that told us to write the vision down. It's something that everybody else uses, but as Christians we can even use it more because we have more right to it. So
I like that.
when you write the goals, it just works.
Very
it has a
powerful.
spiritual connotation that just makes everything starts from the spirit realm. Right? You write a goal, I want this, and before you know, in the course of a month, you've met those kind of men 2 or 3 times. So or those kind of ladies, you know. So goal setting is really important.
So on this note, I want to say thank you for coming to the Powerful Podcast today. God bless you. I'm gonna do another episode with my wife again. I see the chemistry. I see that it's very, very good. She's gonna come up with another topic. Click on the subscribe button. Follow at Vivian Powerful on Instagram. Link is gonna be in the show notes, and I'll talk to you soon. Lord, what do you say to them? Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Bye for now.
Thank you. Blena, come on. Turn the thing up. Blena, well done.
All right.
I thought this was great. Love you.